Hello, welcome back to Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. I'm recording an episode 2 before I have uploaded episode 1, so if you had comments for me, I haven't read them yet, sorry. We're going to continue where we left off, and I will actually be doing... Wait, continue, not restart section. Continue game. I will actually be playing sections that I have not played already in the demo, so this is very exciting. So last time we played out the plot of the pilot episodes for Star Trek Voyager, we stranded ourselves in the Delta Quadrant. We made enemies of the Kazon, and I guess we helped the Ocampa? I don't really understand. The Ocampa have 5 years to live, and then they're just gonna all die. I don't really know that we helped them. I think we just prolonged the inevitable. I feel like maybe it would have been better to let the Kazon, enslaved them, and at least they could have lived and eventually, revolted and had an existence, whereas it is, they're just going to die underground in 5 years? I don't really understand. Maybe there's something about the original episode that I'm not remembering. But anyway, we saved Cass, I guess. It says we have to fly to the marked destination. I would like to... Haven't we been to the system already? I would like to scan these real quick. Yeah, let's scan all these real quick and see about some... Yeah, there's plenty of deuterium. Oh wow, it's all deuterium. Yeah, we only have half a tank of deuterium, so let's go grab that. I know it told me to go away, but... let's go get some deuterium. Alright, enter ship. Alright, we finished the inspired workforce research. Let me look at these for a second. Small battery compartment. Stores surplus energy from the warp core. Can temporarily provide up to 120 stored energy before the gray mode gets activated. That's probably a good thing to have, but I don't know that we need it right away. Those things are not unlocked. Crew quarters. Accommodates 10 crew members in standard Starfleet quarters. That's probably what we need. We probably need that eventually. So, crew quarters... Field training, increase XP for heroes. No, that's actually good. You know, last time I played, we got Ocampa crew members. It's interesting. Having played the demo, I am getting different results. We didn't get crew members from Ocampa. I don't know why. Alright, I'm going to begin research on this so that we can stack this and get XP for heroes faster. Close. Close, I said. That's ready. Alright, we get these little, side tasks. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the cargo bay is overflowing. If we find any more of this resource, we'll have nowhere to put it. I was wondering if we could expand our storage capacity, perhaps with a new cargo bay. Sure, we'll build an additional cargo bay. So if I do this, I now have 30 cycles to build a cargo bay, and if I don't, I don't get the points. This is a bit of a weird place to put a cargo bay, but I will put one here. Maintenance. Cargo bay. Maybe I should have put it here. Well, too late. That would have been more efficient, but that's what I've done. Risk to maneuver Voyager into the unknown of the cloud. Let's try that. Lucky. Alright, now we're full on deuterium almost. Let's go to the sector map and go where it's telling me to go. It's telling me to go to this asteroid. Cargo bay is finished. Let's enter the ship. Let's turn that online. And now we don't have enough available crew. Interesting. So we actually have run out of crew. What do I do about that? I could turn off the mess hall. I could turn off the torpedoes. Let's look at the crew situation. Available crew 1. Assigned crew 49. Can I see, like, where they're assigned? I don't think so. Okay, the workshop has 3 crew. Engineering... that's just how you upgrade it. Doesn't say. Stellar Cartography has 2 crew. Let's turn off the torpedo launch bay. And activate the cargo bay. The crew is happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. Okay, now... which... select a resource type to store, and we're going to store plus 500 deuterium, so now we can have more in stock. Yeah. I might need torpedoes at some point, but it's okay. Now, I really hope the next system has titanium, because my work crews are just sitting around doing nothing. Let's continue on our journey. Alright, we finished our research. Hull reinforcement. Captain's acknowledgement. Increase morale gain after 1 combat. Let's reinforce the hull. Alright, we've arrived at this rock. Okay. 70,000 light years from home. Seems we're in this together, Commander. He respects her for her decision to abandon them, or to strand them in the Delta Quadrant. 2 crews on 1 ship stranded for the Delta... well, I guess 2 crews on 2 ships. We had to learn to put our differences aside to coexist. I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's first officer. You're willing to trust a Maquis with that responsibility? Yes. 27 crew joined Voyager. Okay, good. There we go. Now we don't have as much of a problem. Okay. And Neelix and Kess are going to stay aboard. We both very much want to be part of your journey. He's going to be as annoying as possible. And she's going to help the doctor learn more. After the doctor... I want to help people. Maybe I could assist in sickbay. Oh, here we go. You might want to see this. Looks like we stirred up a little trouble. Unexpected guests. A sudden distress call reveals Voyager's victory over Jabin sparked a mass escape from the Kazon slave camp. Janeway wastes no time ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is surprised to find another Talaxian. Zibian. Were they in the show? I don't remember. Who was captured while exploring the Okampa landscape. Gratefully joins the growing crowd of survivors seeking the Doctor's care. 21 crew joined Voyager. Listen up. Deliver speech. Unite as one. Continue speech. Chart new territories. Seek solutions. Never give up. Never surrender. Well spoken, Captain. I hereby appoint you as the pilot. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say, and Tuvok says, perhaps you should stay that way. I bet your promotion is just around the corner, Harry. I think that's a joke because he never gets promoted in the whole series. Okay, set it a new course. We're flying home. Actually, we're gonna go over to the nearby planet. Okay, we did it. The Voyager Starts the journey home. I never think of it as the Voyager. I always think of it as Voyager, like old school Trek, Enterprise. Leaving the sector will cause all active missions to be cancelled and all heroes currently marked as unavailable to be lost. I don't think we have any active missions. I think we travel now. Okay, this is Chapter 2.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok.
Oh yeah.
We have been in the Delta Quadrant for an estimated 4 weeks. The integration of Starfleet and former Maquis personnel is progressing. Our current trajectory of 70,000 light years to Federation space dictates a need for a long-term survival strategy. Due to the replicator's power consumption, the captain has concluded that we must transition to traditional nutrition and enlist the assistance of Mr. Neelix in locating alternative food sources. I have provided Mr. Neelix with a Starfleet Cadet's Guide to Shipboard Protocol, specifically highlighting regulations concerning discipline, resource management, and proper conduct. To date, I have observed no discernible alteration in his operational methodology or adherence to protocol. I will therefore continue to monitor his activities to ensure that his unconventional approach does not result in any culinary incidents.
All right. I wish he would make sure I didn't cause any culinary incidents in my kitchen. Oh wait, there was another. Oh wait, there was another log. I think I missed it. Do you have any recommendations for edible plants? Asparagus. L-class planet. Perfectly safe, almost. Oh look, there's Seska, I think. Alright. Okay, we're promoting Lieutenant Carey as the chief engineer. That's supposed to be the same guy. So I'm happy to serve, Captain. However, the Delta Quadrant requires someone who can improvise when Star protocols fail. Miss Torres. But yeah, we skipped that episode where they have a whole argument about this. She's a criminal! You're out of line, Lieutenant. My decision stands. Dismissed. Lieutenant Torres. I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I hope we can learn to work together. I'll keep your ship running, but don't think I'll forget it was you who got us into this situation. Voyager's in good hands, Captain. Ensign Seska and crewman Jonas are both Maquis. You'll have assistance. Okay. We always have adapted. Alright, Seska. Anything you need, just say the word, Lieutenant. You can count on me. You know what? He's Jiminy Cricket in Once Upon a Time. I just put that together. Alright. Just do your job, Jonas. That's all I need. You start right away. We're reaching the L-class planet and we've got plenty of work to do. Okay. Collect, produce, or trade food. Visit the L-class planet to search for food. Well, let's just scan everything for a sec. I'm just going to go through and scan all the things, because it doesn't, like, cost anything to do so, so it's just making me click for no reason. Ooh, what's that? Repair station. Interesting. A space station that repairs starships. I feel like that's important. Alright, what is this? Phage. Uh-oh. I think I know what that refers to. Okay. State of flux. Okay, these are episodes. Alright. I don't remember what episode applies to what, but I do know that this is a new enemy. Oh, but we desperately need tritanium. Okay, alright. Let's set up what we're doing in the meantime. What's our crew situation? We have 26 crew without quarters. So let's build... I really wish I could move this cargo bay now. I really messed up, but it's okay. Let's build emergency quarters here. And that's all we can do. I could have built another one, but I should have put this here and this there, and yeah. Mistakes were made. Can we repair this? Oh wait, we have titanium. Wait, we have titanium. Okay, hang on. All right, don't repair the aero shuttle. Get me another deck. Get me a deck that's big. Like this one. Oh, we need more. Okay, what about this one? Okay, we don't have enough. What does repairing the aero shuttle do? Periodically receive trade officers. Send your aero wing to trade resources or reduce the threat level. Okay, that's interesting. Let's save our titanium for now. Let's go get some more so that I have more room to build. This way, please. Emergency quarters. Enter ship. Activate that. There was a question mark related to ship, but I don't know what it was. Okay. There we go. We've arrived. Deuterium running low. We will stock up on 900 deuterium. Yes, we'll do that. Okay, this red, I don't like the look of that red option. I feel like we could take legit damage, so let's just be cautious. We got some. 33, is that enough to do one of these? 75. 35, okay, we're close. What about this one? 50, alright. This is going to be the limiting factor, is this titanium. What is that sound? It's telling me I need to click on something. Oh, there we go. Main engineering. To meet our growing energy demands, we must upgrade it to level 2. Upgrade the warp core to level 2. Unlock by upgrading main engineering. Let's assign B'Elanna to the engine room. And then I assume she could still go on away missions. How do I upgrade the warp? I mean, tier 2 is different from level 2. Right? Management. Upgrade. We need dilithium, tritanium, duranium. It's gonna take some time. Okay. Shuttle bay? Looks like we can repair the shuttle bay. That seems important. We might need a shuttle. So let's get that repairing. Okay. What's here? Nothing. I need to go here to get the tritanium. That's quite a ways away, though. Ah, heck, let's do it. Only the deuterium has a limit, so let's make this happen. I don't know if it's the right way to play or not, but I'm getting sidetracked. Shuttle bay is functioning. Okay, good. Shuttle capacity 1. Standard shuttle. Let me out. Energy loss report. Okay, alright. Deuterium depleted. Entering gray mode. Shield generator, mess hall, emergency quarters, cargo bay, life support. Okay. Enter ship. You were completely out of deuterium. Without it, the warp core is shut down and only emergency power is available. This is called gray mode. You won't use any deuterium, but most rooms have been deactivated. Okay, close. Alright. Your mess hall will now give out emergency rations. Okay, close. Okay. Use a standard mining procedure to get tritanium. Continue. 51. Ship. 75, but this... 50. We need... Oh shoot, now we need duranium. Okay, I'm not managing this very well. Alright. We have to go here to get... deuterium. Risk sending a shuttle together directly from the atmosphere. I feel like this is the most likely to actually get us what we want. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Okay, can we get out of gray mode now? There we go. Have we unlocked batteries? Engineering. Plasma torch, small battery compartment. Okay, so let's do that next. Because I didn't expect us to run out so fast, actually. Oh, there's one over here. Deuterium. We're gonna run out of deuterium really fast. Let's go here. Close. Alright, let's take a risk. Actually, this one is better. There we go. That's what we needed. Now let's go here and get the duranium. Must inform you that our shield and weapon systems are inadequate. We will either build a new combat room, or we will upgrade a combat room to level 2. I think we'll build a new combat room. Build 1 new quarters. Build enough quarters to accommodate all of the crew. That is what I want to do. Send a shuttle. This is the only option we have. No. Yes, there we go. Continue. Alright, ship. Now, can I unlock this? No, I still don't have enough duranium. Darn. Okay, close. System. Gain at least +5 morale per cycles for 15 cycles. Activate replicator rations for 20 cycles. Let's do that. And then let's go to ship. Because I forgot... Wait, is this offline again? Oh. Hang on. Turn on the... No life support. Hang on. Turn on life support. Turn on premium replicator rations. Turn on not enough energy. Why do we have less energy all of a sudden? What's on? Okay, hang on. Let me look at warp core. Available energy 17. Why does it say the warp core's in gray mode? Oh, because it shut off again and I never turned it back on. Okay. Hang on. Give me this. Switch on. There we go. That's why morale was dropping so fast. Okay. Send a mining team. It's my only option. Don't go in the red. There we go. Alright. Now I should be able to... There we go. Repair this life support. It's going to take 10 cycles, though. Yeesh. What am I working on? Hull reinforcement. Don't want to abort research. I want to change it. Close. Close. Science laboratory. Oh, I see. You can do analysis, but I can't change it without stopping. Okay, just 2 cycles left though. All right. Let's pop over here to get more deuterium. Lucky. Crew is happy about the fulfilled promise. More morale. Excellent, which is good because we're hemorrhaging morale. Bridge. Several decks remain inaccessible. Repair a life support to unlock a new deck. Will it count if it... Like, I started it already, but... So these are all the things I'm trying to do, but I can't do any of these until this is done. I don't know how to upgrade the warp core. Management. I think it's just this. We have the dilithium for it, so I just need more titanium and duranium. But this doesn't have a time limit, so... let's be careful. Now... When do I start the mission? I feel like I should start the mission quite soon. We're out of duranium entirely, though, so let's go get some duranium. Since we're right here. Hull reinforcement. Okay, enter ship. And there we go. Now we can research the battery compartment. Let's be cautious. No. Let's just give it a try. Okay, we got some things. Alright. What's this? More duranium. Let's head this way. Okay. Let's use the shuttle again. Okay, could have been worse. And now... I don't want to start phage until we've addressed our food problem. I wonder if I lose the opportunity to do that mission, but let's do this. Let's start the story. Let's send an away team. Okay, we're gonna want somebody with science. Or are we sending Neelix because he... Wait, is somebody guiding us? Yeah, I think Neelix is supposed to go, they said. I don't know how useful he is. Tuvok in case we have a fight. And then, is B'Elanna or Harry more useful? More engineering, more science. Let's send Harry. He's expendable. Let's start this mission. Half The crew must be down here. How should we proceed? Okay, they sent a whole bunch of people. Okay. What is this square? What does this mean? +1 cubes. I don't know what this means. So we can do this, which is guaranteed to work. Or we can do this, which is even more guaranteed. Let's do that. Critical success. What is that? I don't know what this cube is. Alright, we got 150 food. We received your signal about the ship in orbit. Ensign Seska is missing and we can't locate her comm badge signal. No. Probably that one. Ask others where Seska was last seen. She was picking berries. We want you to pick some berries. Yes, that's it. Berries. But I picked berries yesterday. Okay, Captain, we're hearing voices inside the cave. We can get ready for a confrontation. We can hide and let them pass. Or we can approach them. What are the chances of approaching? I don't like it. This is the most likely to succeed, but this one has rewards with it, so let's do that one. Lucky. Kazons emerged, blasting. Team prevails unscathed. Okay, we got some stuff. No sign of Seska. I don't remember this episode at all. Try to locate her comm badge signal. This is not likely to work, yeah. We could exhaust both of them and maybe get some research. Or we could... There's no rewards tied to that. Let's do this. She's shaken but relieved. She explains the Kazon attacked while she was gathering mushrooms. Okay, there's more Kazon. We can return fire, which is not going to work. We can strategic retreat, or we can distract them. Let's distract them, because he's the only one who's not fatigued. Lucky. They safely beam aboard Voyager. Morale and science. 1 apple, like fruits and weird roots. And we are leveling up. Good. We made it through. Should we move it to the cargo bay? I'm concerned about the long-term viability of these food sources and their actual nutritional value. Okay. Let's have the food analyzed in the science lab. Okay. We have way more food to produce. Okay, now, if I have the science lab work on this... This is paused. Okay. Alright, good to know. 2 cycles to repair the, life support on deck 1, 2, 3, 4. Should I start both at the same time? I feel like that could go wrong. But at the same time, it's here. I'm gonna try it. Throw caution to the wind. I'm recording. This doesn't have to be a perfect playthrough. Let's go here. Let's send an away team. Let's definitely send Tuvok in case we need to fight. Let's send Chakotay. We haven't sent Chakotay yet. And we need a scientist. Let's send Harry. Strong dilithium signals. let's exhaust those two and get lots of rewards. Oh, it's giving me a hint of the challenges that are coming up? Ooh, that's nice. Okay, the problem is I'm gonna need these later. Oh well, I'm just gonna do it, and if it screws me up later, that's fine. Okay, we got 24 of each of those things. That's worth it. Okay, we can blow up the force field, or we can deactivate the force field. Next, we're gonna need science, though. So let's not exhaust Harry. Let's do this. They enter the tunnel. Operating room. There's a bunch of organs. Okay, Ocampo would have recognized familiar-looking organs, but we don't have that. Scan the power system. Okay, that's the best I can do. Okay, so this is an unusual dilithium matrix. We gained a bunch of deuterium. That's nice. Door swings open and a hooded figure rushes out holding a tricorder-like device. Is somebody gonna get kidnapped? Okay. What do we do now? That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. There we go. We're gonna retreat. Alright, we didn't get anybody kidnapped and have their organs taken away. Because I happen to know what those aliens do. I forget what they're called, but they harvest organs to help with their medical problems. The away team has returned. That was a close call. We cannot draw any definitive conclusions. A guess? We are dealing with a species that appropriates organs, and our away team almost contributed to their collection. The why is not clear. An alien ship just left the planetoid at warp speed. We can still follow their ion trail. Take up pursuit. Okay. Okay, it just saved. That's good to know. Do I know where I'm going? Oh, they went here. Okay. Alright, how are we doing on things? One cycle, and we'll get to unlock this whole thing. So everything's about to pop off in this on this deck. We can also start repairing this deck. So we should make that happen, I think. What does it take to upgrade to warp core? We have enough. Let's do this. And now we don't have enough for this, right? Correct. All right, I need to do that, so let's get that happening. All right. How are our resources? Let's head this way. All right, there we go. Life support is online. We can now safely access and utilize the entire deck. Plus 200 morale. Excellent. We don't have the resources to repair the battery compartment, but we can. No life support. What? Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Ruined room. Clear. Clear. Somebody's doing something. Yeah, they're working on that. Okay. Excellent. Main engineering. Life support active. Unlops. Okay, we can increase our warp core capacity. Enter ship. Upgrade successful. Morale plus 200. Good. Now let's get the other work team clearing this room. Oh, we need to do that research. How's our research going? Almost done. This is the part that's fun for me. I don't know if it's actually a game or not, but it is fun. Enter ship. Yeah, give me this message. The Laola routes aren't a long-term solution. We need to find other ways to stock our pantry. I was thinking about building a hydroponics bay. It would give the crew a chance to reconnect with the natural process of growing food. We could also hit up some local trading stations with the Aero Shuttle, barter for supplies, do a little Delta Quadrant grocery shopping. There are so many planets out there, we just need to keep exploring and find one brimming with the most delicious, nutritious delicacies. Hydroponics trade, exploration, all valid options. The raw ingredients still need to be prepared. I'd be honored to apply my culinary skills. Sacrifice your private dining room for the greater good of the crew. Wonderful. I'll get to work straight away. Alright. To upgrade any room. Okay, we need to upgrade the mess hall. Management. Switch off. Upgrade. I need a work crew. Pause. Upgrade. Why is it giving me... I don't know why it's beeping at me. I think I did it too fast and I made it confused. I'm just gonna see if it sorts itself out. We got 3 work crews going. We've arrived at this place. That looks like the Raven from that one episode way ahead in the future, so let's ignore that. Send a team to try to stabilize the ship from the inside. I'm a little nervous about that. Let's do the less risky one. Ouch. 5 crew got severely injured. Okay, let's make sure that the... Warning! I don't know what the warning is. That's the first actual bug that's causing an issue, but... Let's enter ship. Yep, warning. I think it's probably telling me that the sick bay is not correct. I don't really know. Can we put the doctor on this? Yeah, there we go. It's still telling me I need to do that. Everything is broken. Crew. Assign new teams at the engineering office. I was looking to see who's injured. Morale. There we go. We've got 5 severely injured. I assume they're being treated, but I don't know how to check. Okay, let's go to the next destination. Enter ship. Ruined room is done. Let's get this one going. Okay. Captain, we reached our destination. Let's continue. Let's do the next stage of this mission. The alien ship drifted out of warp and went inside the asteroid. Let's scan the asteroid first. Can't scan the interior. Neutronium alloy. Someone built this asteroid. Let's enter the asteroid. Okay, we're going into the asteroid for some reason. Oh yeah, right. They end up in a hall of mirrors. Voyager plunges into the heart of the asteroid and encounters an unexpected sight, a vast chamber with mirrored walls creating endless reflections. I don't know why this was the case. Hall of Mirrors. Can we identify the real ship? Okay, we could use phasers as a searchlight to find the real ship. We could just follow the ion trail. Full risk. Let Tom navigate through the mirror hall. 40 plus 35 is more than 60. Fire torpedoes to shatter the mirrors. Let's let Tom try. I don't know. Success. Scanners are picking up 2 weak bioelectric signatures. Powering up their engine. Okay, we can use the transporter beam or the tractor beam. Let's try the transporter room. Success. In the transporter room, the captured aliens materialize, their bodies ravaged by rot. The crew exchange uneasy glances. What has caused the aliens' horrifying disfigurement? Well, it could just be how they look. You're aboard the Federation starship Voyager. I'm Captain Janeway. I am Dareth, and this is Mutura. We are of the Vidian Sodality? I don't know that word. Okay. I demand an explanation. We showed up, and you appeared, and I ran away. Time was running short. All right. It is the phage. My people have been stricken by this disease for eons. It consumes our bodies. The only way to fight it is to gather organs and graft them. I am in mortal peril and in dire need of a lung, but this is not your problem, Captain. Let us go and you'll never see us again. Create artificial lungs. I think that's what they did in the episode. Procedure failed. Alright, doesn't work. To finally end this suffering. Alright, he's gonna die. Bye-bye. Farewell. Return to our old course. Okay. Mission failed. Phage. I didn't really have any agency over that, but that's fine. Mission failed. We didn't help the dude. That's fine. Autosave. Now, what are we supposed to be doing? Oh, we're researching things. Okay, hang on. Ship. Are we almost... This is almost done. What does it take to repair this? Let's pause this. Let's get this repairing. And then what's going on in the science laboratory? We've got 7 turns left on the small battery compartment, so let's finish that. Let's go get more deuterium while we're nearby. Let's send the shuttle. That was close. 3 crew got injured. Okay. Let's go get some deuterium, or duranium. I'm just waiting for these things to happen. Alright, mess hall. Enter ship. Okay, an upgraded mess hall enables a new option to feed your crew. Instead of using emergency or premium rations, you can resort to fresh, normal rations. Each 3 crewmen consume 1 food every cycle. If your food resorts to empty, the emergency rations are selected automatically. Okay. So we need replicator rations in the mess hall for one more cycle. I can assign Neelix to the mess hall. And I think that's what it was beeping at me about. Okay. Okay, repaired the Aero Shuttle Bay. What promise did we fulfill? Oh, we used replicator rations. Okay, so now that we've done that with the replicator rations, we can switch to normal food. And then... Wait, but no, we don't want to use the food because we're trying to get 250. And if we use it, it'll go down. So hang on. Premium replicator rations. Besides, I want a morale boost. I have 98 crew? Wow, okay. Alright. That's empty. Unpause this. Unpause this. No available work team. Okay. Finish that. Okay. Close. Okay. I will randomly receive trade offers when this bay is active. Management. I'm trying to see if any other rooms can have a hero assigned to it. Can I assign Harry to the science room? Plus 21% research rate. Great. Okay, good. Can I assign Tuvok to the phaser room? Or do I need... let's put him in the shield generator instead. I want to make sure all my heroes are assigned somewhere. Workshop. Tom, for some reason. And... I don't think we need to do that. What about Chakotay to the phaser room? Alright, I've assigned people. We still have some things to finish researching. Alright, enter ship. Research completed. Okay, good. Small battery compartment is complete. Now, what was it that I was supposed to research? It wasn't crew quarters. Let me check. Hydroponics bay. Nope, wrong button. Science laboratory. Wait, was that the right button? There it is, research. Science. There it is, hydroponics bay. Begin research. Okay, that's ready. Let's empty that ruined room. We're gonna have very few cycles to complete all these quarters. Because I have 14 crew without quarters. Well, actually... hang on. Let me pause you and pause you. Because the quarters fit 12, so if I just build 2, then we should be good to go. We only have one option, so let's do that one. 4 crew got injured for some reason. Okay. We'll fly here. Enter ship. Ruined room is ready. Unpause. do this one. I didn't read the story at all. Continue. Alright, we filled up on deuterium. Now let's check out this repair station. Alright, we built the emergency quarters. Oh, they're offline. Is that because we're out of power? Yeah. What can I power down in order to make this work? Kinda need everything. What about the torpedo? The torpedo launch bay is already offline. I can take a risk and boost up the warp core power. We're gonna consume more deuterium though. Switch on. Switch on. Crew is happy about the fulfilled promise. Alright, good. Alright, now we need a combat room. Does it care what kind of combat room? Combat could build a new combat room. I think it can be anything. I think we only have one option. We can build a shield generator. And put it right there. Okay. And can I start that up? Yes, I can. Alright, great. Actually, what I'd like to do is pause this and get started on a battery compartment. We don't have the resources we need. Okay, never mind. Alright, what happens at this place? Alright, enter ship. Done. Now we do have enough resources. Okay, I guess we got them from clearing out the room. Building a battery compartment there. So that if I run out of deuterium, we're okay. We've come across a space station that repairs starships. Pay 300 deuterium to repair hull plus 50. Well, how do I know... How do I know what my hull situation is? Let's look at my combat situation. I don't think that's the right place to look. Oh, it's right here. Duh. Okay, hull. 270. So, what was the option? To repair hull plus 50. Let me try it. Good. Alright, good. Now we need to go get deuterium straight away. Shield generator. Enter ship. That's done. Crew is happy about the fulfilled promise. Excellent. Can I build another battery? No, we don't have enough resources. So stand by. We got a trade offer, didn't we? Voyager minus... Oh, we don't have the titanium. Expires in 11 cycles. Research report. Okay, enter ship. Okay, we researched the hydroponics bay. Let me get us started on something else. We can give them actual crew quarters soon. Oh, that was already looked at that. Combat, hull reinforcement, captain's acknowledgement. Okay, we need to do Borg. Let's research crew quarters so that we have them when we need them. We don't have room for them, but Meanwhile, there was something that we could build. What was it? Hydroponics bay, right? Hydroponics bay. We need 50 duranium. We need to go to a new system. Energy is essential to power rooms. Use battery compartments to store excess energy and use it if you run out of material and warp core doesn't provide. Okay, close. Gas giant, we want as much as we can get. Let's risk sending the shuttle. Good. Alright, let's look at the sector. Let's go to the next... Let's upgrade stellar cartography to scan and other systems. Okay. 3 cycles away. Abandoned space station. Scan the station. Oh, we got some stuff. Okay, cool. Now let's check on... We got some tritanium, so let's check on this trade. We can now trade and get 400 food. Yes. She should be in the hydroponics bay, but for now we'll put her in the aero shuttle place. And then the hydroponics, I think I used... Nope, we now have the duranium. I don't know where we got the duranium from, but let's get it started. Boom. Do we have the resources to build another battery? Nope, we're out of duranium. What is at this space station? We've already looked. Food. Let's just scan this whole system and see what we're looking at here. Let's just go in order. Let's go this way. Ow. Morale. 3 crew died. Okay, alright. The shuttle crashed into the abandoned vessel for some reason. We lost a shuttle. Continue. Can we build another one? Build a standard shuttle. Well, what's going on here? Let's build a battery compartment. Yeah, I was already working on that. But we need to build a shuttle. Worse. Where are we, by the way? Yeah, that's where we screwed up. Now let's go here. Do this. Continue. Alright. Now we do this. Hydroponics bay is done. Turn it on. It's crafting. I think it's already doing that. I can assign somebody to it. I've put everybody somewhere. I think let's leave everybody where they are because we're doing our science research. Well, no, let's put Harry on this. All right, what else can we build? Nothing, really. Alright, we got space to build. We still gotta look at fixing stuff. Do we have the resources to build a battery? No, we need more duranium. That was the whole point. We're gonna get more duranium here. Okay. Enter ship. We need to decide what we're researching next. I don't know what we can research next. Captain's acknowledgement, sure. Arrived. This one. Continue. Now we can... Wait. The shuttle is more critical. Build a shuttle. Now, do we have enough left to do this? Yes. Good. Was there anything there? No, it's just a wreck. Our morale is actually great, so even though we lost 3 people, our morale is actually in a really good state. Let's go get some duranium. New trade offer received. I don't know how to look at trade offers other than to go here. Trade in progress, so we have to wait. It would be to trade duranium for tritanium, which is probably a good trade, since it's harder to find tritanium. Did we already get that? Yeah. We're about to run out of deuterium, so... Yep, that's what I thought. Close. Okay. Yes. But I thought we had batteries for a reason. Oh boy. We don't have any shuttles, we don't have an engineering office. Okay, hang on. Leave for now. We gotta deal with this situation. So... Where's our engineering office? I've got to turn on this life support. So that I can turn on that. What can we turn off? We can turn off the shields. Let's switch off the mess hall so that we can turn on the engineering office so that we can blindly beam a team aboard to force open the storage and retrieve all contents. Ah! Alright, unlucky. We didn't get anything. We are now in trouble. Let's go here. Battery depleted. Get close. Yes. Understood. My morale is going down bad. Take that one. Okay, we got some. Hull minus 40. That's okay, we can handle that. Alright. Ship. Tier 1. Turn it back on. Deck 2. Switch it on. Mess hall. Switch on. Food serving. Normal food. Life support. Switch on. Life support. Switch on. Hydroponics bay. Not enough power. We need our phasers. We need sick bay. But with these quarters, hang on. What's going on with our crew? We've got 8 crew. See, we've lost 6 crew, so we don't actually need that many anymore. Close. We just need 1 emergency crew quarters back online. We are out of power. Switch off the phasers. Give me a crew quarters. And hydroponics. Hopefully we don't get into a fight. We don't have any weapons. Alright, where are we? We're right there. We need more deuterium before anything else. This is 2 cycles, this is 4 cycles. 1, 2, so this is... We have to go here first. Okay. Risk sending a shuttle. Okay, we did it. Continue. Alright, we're in better shape again. Because of that, before we take the distress call, let me upgrade us to tier 2, and then turn the weapons back online. Because if there's a distress call, we might get into a fight. Shield generator. We don't need the emergency quarters because nobody's quarterless. Alright, state of flux. Picking up a distress call. On screen. Lost control of the bridge, ship is falling apart, so the Kazon are in trouble. Analyze the Kazon, damage to the Kazon ship. Reactor breakdown on board. General scan of the Kazon ship. Kazon Nistrum is one of the most violent sects in the entire Kazon collective. Scan for other Kazon ships. The only option is to go investigate. We can't just let them die, so we have to go... Okay. It's brought us back here. Good. Alright. You know what I can do? I can shut off the second engineering office. So I have one here. That's the workshop. Emergency quarters. Let's switch off. So we don't have as much that we're building. That trade is complete. Let's collect. And let's make this trade. Good. We're not building anything, so we don't really need Tom Paris to be here. Okay, whatever. Is everywhere else that has the science laboratory? That's all we can do anyway. Okay, we're still trying to build a battery compartment. Keep building. We're still trying to get deuterium. We're still trying to collect or produce food, and we're still gonna investigate the Kazon. Okay. That's where the Kazon Raider... Oh, we already knew where that was. Okay. Let's go to the debris field first. Oh boy, we're getting low on deuterium, actually. Let's get food, though. Okay, battery compartment is done. Crew is happy. Okay, good. We got more morale. Low risk. Okay, good. Oh. Food. Well, there's a max capacity. I didn't realize there was a max capacity on food. We need a cargo bay for food, otherwise we can't do that. Okay, so let's build a cargo bay. We need duranium. We gave away our duranium to get tritanium. Well, shoot. Well, let's go here then. The inhabitants known as Sicarians are practically rolling out the red carpet, inviting the crew to spend days relaxing on their world, promising a prime opportunity to boost morale and finally get some rest. That's just a bad result, so let's try this. Morale plus 400. Excellent. During the shore leave, the crew discovers Sicarians possess advanced space folding technology. Do I have the science points to give? Where are my science points? Oh yeah, I got plenty. This one. Modified trajector matrix unlocked in the engineering tech tree. Great. Excellent. That was a good step forward. Alright, we're running low on deuterium again. Let's go to this thing here. We reached our destination. Let's send an away team. Let's send... Oh, it's telling us what we need. But we can't send the doctor. Oh wait, she has doctoring. We're gonna need an engineer. So let's send Balana. Yep, she's got that covered. I didn't even know this was here before. Let's send Kess. And let's send Chakotay. So we're gonna need science or science or doctoring next. So let's do starfleeting first. Whatever that means. They fused with the wreckage. One comatose survivor. What happened here? We don't know. We can do this, or we can... Well, that's going to need science, or that's going to need engineering. So let's definitely use Kess for this. Nice, critical success. No signs of conventional weapons, suggesting the disaster originated from within the ship. These rewards are better than those rewards, but this has more risk. But it can't fail, so let's do this. Pre-explosion energy surge. Okay. There's a strange console inside the force field. How do we proceed? Even though she's fatigued, she's so good at engineering that we can just do that. I'm not hurting for science points compared with other things. So let's do that. Traces of Federation technology. Were they messing around with a replicator? Or like, I forget. Maybe they were trying to beam somebody somewhere? I can't remember what the story was. Kazon tried to install Federation technology. Nucleonic radiation is preventing us from beaming it out. Subspace bubble or build an expander. One's quicker and riskier, the other safer but more resource intensive. Let's do the one that costs more. How did they get Federation? Someone on our ship gave them technology. It's probably Seska. Technology changed hands. Maybe it happened on the planet earlier. Who could have met them while you were on the surface? Well, Ensign Seska. I suggest interviewing the Kazon survivor. This raises serious security concerns with Maquis personnel in critical areas. They're complaining, they're arguing. Yeah, they're arguing and they're blaming each other. His own blood cells are killing him. I need to perform a complete something requesting authorization. Ensign Seska never provided a blood sample. I had a childhood disease and I was warned never to donate blood. I already found enough compatible blood donors among the crew, but we still require a blood sample for general medical purposes. She doesn't want to. Order Seska to provide a sample now. We failed to get the Vidian surgical device because we failed a role that I didn't have any control over, so let's replace his something or other. It's got a risk. Oh, he did it. He'll survive. Let me know when he wakes up. Now we're going to build the expander. Okay. Okay, it just auto-saved, which is good because I need to stop. I've been recording for like an hour and a half almost. So anyway, we're making our way through. We are really low on deuterium, so that's the next thing we have to do is immediately go somewhere with deuterium. I don't think we can scan, but hopefully there's deuterium in this system. Meanwhile, on the ship, we need to build the expander in the workshop. We need to continue producing trade. I think I need to build a cargo bay so that we have enough room to store 1,500 food because, well, maybe this keeps going up even as we use it. I don't know whether we have to have 1,500 at once or we just need to have gotten a total of 1,500. It's fine. Anyway, this has been, what is it? Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. It's picking up. It's behaving more like a game. I am not making the best choices or doing the best job, but it's not too punishing yet. So anyway, thank you for joining, and let me know if you want to see more of this. And I will keep playing it a little bit more. I might make another episode, I'll see, but I'm curious what the response is. So have a good one, and stay safe in space. Live long and prosper, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.